For 3 years, Evelyn sat in the same wooden pew at St. Mark's, third row from back, left side. She never spoke to anyone, never joined Bible study. She just came, listened, and left before coffee hour. People assumed she was grieving a husband. Some thought she was lonely. No one knew the truth. Her only son, David, had disowned her during his wedding rehearsal dinner, right in front of 80 guests. "You're an embarrassment," he'd said. Voice cold. "You clean toilets for a living. I don't want my new family thinking I came from that." She didn't argue, just walked out and never saw him again. But every Sunday, she returned to church, not because she felt welcome, but because it was the only place she could say his name out loud in prayer. Then came Forgiveness Sunday, the day the pastor invited everyone to write a letter to someone they needed to forgive or be forgiven by. Evelyn wrote one line, "David, I love you, always." She folded it and placed it in the offering basket as the pastor asked. But that same morning, a man in a sharp suit walked in, late hesitant. It was David. He hadn't been to church since his wedding. But last week, his wife found his mother's old letters hidden in his desk, all unread, all full of love. "Go find her," she'd said, "before it's too late." David sat in the very back, heart pounding. When the pastor read a few anonymous letters aloud, he opened Evelyn's. "David, I love you, always." David froze. Tears filled his eyes. Without thinking, he stood up and walked down the aisle. The entire congregation turned. He stopped in front of Evelyn. She looked up, stunned. "Mom," he whispered, voice breaking, "I'm so sorry. I was ashamed of your hands. But those hands raised me, fed me, held me when I was sick." He fell to his knees. "Can you ever forgive me?" Evelyn didn't hesitate. She pulled him into her arms. "I forgave you the day you left," she said softly. "I just waited for you to come home." The pastor stepped forward. "That's what grace looks like, friends. Not earned, just given." After the service, David held his mother's hand as they walked out together, past the same people who once judged her silence. Now, she sits in the front row, and every Sunday, David brings her favorite tea, because sometimes the longest journey home starts with one word. Mom, if this story touched your heart, please do 3 things. 1, like this video. It helps others see that forgiveness is always waiting. 2, comment below, "I choose grace." Or share if you've ever needed a second chance with someone you love. Your words might heal a family today. 3, subscribe and tap the bell, because every week, we share real stories about broken hearts, quiet courage, and a love that never gives up. And if you know someone who's carrying shame or regret, share this. You might just help them take their first step home.